Hey there, my friend. Welcome back. This is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi, founder of the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project, and I'm pumped up for today's video because we're going to cover a frequently asked question I get from all the time. People ask me, hey, Dr. A, when should you eat to lose weight? You know, I want to lose weight, I want to lose fat. What's the best timing? Tell me exactly when to eat. And I love this question. And the reason I love this question is because when it comes to losing weight, so many people talk about the kinds of foods. So you need this fat burning food or this kind of meal combination. And I think that stuff's really important, but the timing, in my opinion, is just as important. So in this video, my promise to you is this. I'm gonna cover two of the most popular meal timing setups that my team and I have used to help over 26,000 men and women lose over 150,000 pounds on our Fit Father and Fit Mother programs. Now, we have 5 total setups we use in our program, but I'm gonna give you the 2 most popular ones, and hopefully you're gonna find one that actually fits your schedule and works really well, and it's gonna help you start seeing weight loss results this week. I know you're gonna learn a ton. Get out your pen and paper, take some notes. Let's dive on in.
FitFatherProject.com.
All right, so let's get straight into today's video on when should you eat to lose weight. And before we get into those 2 meal timing setups that I have for you today, the first thing I need to say is it's absolutely essential that we get you figuring out, generally speaking, how many calories you should be eating per day to lose weight. Because if you don't know that general calorie target, you could be eating too many calories, and if we spread those out across any of these meal timing setups, you still might not be seeing results. So that's why below in the description of this video, I have a ton of free resources for you. I actually have a free full meal plan for you, both for fit moms and fit dads. But what I want to direct your attention to is our free calorie calculator that is going to enable you to input your height, your weight, your age, your activity level, and it's going to kick out a really good target of the exact calories that you should be eating to lose weight to get you started on seeing results this week. So that resource is there for you below, because I'm going to reference some of these things when we talk about the timing on how you might want to divide up your calories in general. So now let's get into the 2 meal timing setups. The first one is what we call the on-the-go setup. And this is you if you're very busy, you get up in the morning, you typically have breakfast and you're rushing out the door to either get the kids to school, to go to work yourself, to get to the gym or something like that. The meal timing setup breaks down like this. We're having a meal sometime around 8, a meal sometime around noon, a mini meal snack around 3, and dinner at 7. So what it might look like is 8, noon, 3, 7. We're basically having breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and we're having a meal roughly every 3.5 to 4 hours. Turns out from the research, all the old science we used to say, or I would say old myths I should say, where it was like you should eat 6 to 8 small meals today to stoke your metabolism is absolute BS. Turns out it just leads people to overeat, makes you hungry more often, and I love this on-the-go setup because it's pretty reasonable. Most of us have breakfast, lunch, and you're having a little mini meal, which is essential between that noon and dinner time, because if you go that whole 6-7 hours without having something, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be starving at dinner and you're gonna overeat. It's a very common thing. So that's why this on-the-go setup works incredibly well. 8, noon, 3, 7. And now these times are not set in stone. You could phase shift to this later. You could phase shift this earlier. It's got to fit your schedule. So let's say you need to have that breakfast sometime around 6 a.m. You could do 6 a.m. for that first meal. You could have lunch sometime around 10:30, 11. You could have snacks sometime around, let's say 2, and you could have dinner sometime around 5. You can phase shift this entire plan around, but this is a really, really great way to control your calories. So let's say that you use that calorie calculator link for you below, which again is a free Google Sheets. You can enter your height, weight, age, gender, activity factor, and let's say it popped out that you should be eating 2,500 calories per day to lose weight. If that's the case, how might we divide those calories up across those meals? Well, the 3 main meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, will divide the bulk of your calories. So let's say those are 700 calorie meals. So 700 calories at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 2,100 calories accounted for, and then we have a snack of 300 to 400 calories to round out our 2,500 calorie plan. Very simple. And the nice thing about that is knowing generally how many calories you should be eating in each of your meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner is really liberating, because let's say you're busy at work and when you have your lunch, you go out to Chipotle or something really quick, and that's how you get lunch. Well, guess what? If you build a healthy salad bowl at Chipotle with maybe a little bit of rice, some beans, some chicken, a little bit of guacamole, hold the cheese, sour cream, that bowl is going to be around 600 calories as is. So it's very close to your 700 calorie target. gives you a lot of flexibility. So without getting too nitty-gritty into the exact foods, because we have tons of recipes for you, if you scroll below and you get our Fit Father free one-day weight loss meal plan, we'll show you exactly what to eat for all of those meals. And our Fit Mom Jumpstart actually gives you the workouts and the nutrition, all of that's baked in. Those resources are free in the description, we'll email them to you. I wanna get to the second meal timing setup, and then we can come back and talk a little bit more about calories and foods, and we have those free resources for you. So we have the 8, noon, 3, 7, which is the on-the-go approach. The other approach we absolutely love is some intermittent fasting, which is the practice of essentially pushing back that first meal and compressing your eating window down. So whereas we had that first meal at 8 a.m., what if we just skipped that meal and had our first meal come in around 11 or noon, a snack at 3, dinner at 7 or 8. So we basically kick that first meal to the curb and we have fewer meals in a tighter window. Also works incredibly well for people who don't necessarily want to have breakfast, are not hungry in the morning, or just like the idea of simplifying that early part of the day. I've done intermittent fasting for years. It works incredibly well for me, and I switch back and forth between these two meal timing setups depending on what I'm doing in my life right now, what my morning commitments are. But what this really, the advantage of the intermittent fasting setup is, one, it's more simple. You wake up in the morning, you rehydrate, you drink some non-caloric beverages like some organic green tea. You could have some black coffee with a little bit of stevia for sweetener. You just hydrate until that first meal. You have that first meal at noon, you have a snack sometime around 3, or you skip the snack, and then you have dinner sometime around anywhere within that roughly 8-hour window. So the common intermittent fasting setup is you eating within an 8-hour window. So if that first meal comes in at noon, you're having dinner before 8 o'clock, sometime in there. It works incredibly well. And another benefit of intermittent fasting is that you can eat bigger meals during that time. So you still have those allotted 2,500 calories, if that's what the calculator kicked out for you as an example. That means you can have 2 1,000 calorie meals and a 500 calorie snack. In an 8-hour window, that's a lot of food. Chances are you're gonna be so full you're not gonna be able to eat all that food, which again is a benefit because the intermittent fasting, by its nature of compressing that eating window, will lead you to be more full all the time, and you're probably gonna eat total fewer calories than if you spread it out throughout the day. But the point is, both strategies work incredibly well. You can reach whatever weight or fat loss goal. The key is not that intermittent fasting is better than the on-the-go plan. It's to find the one that fits your schedule and the one that you actually want to stick to. And you can do both of these things in conjunction with a full plan. In fact, on our Fit Father and Fit Mother Project programs, we combine both meal timing setups, and there's some really great options to actually use intermittent fasting occasionally and be on an 8, noon, 3, 7, and other times. There's a lot of great stuff we have for you. But point being, those two setups, very good. If you're a breakfast person and you love that first meal, then I do recommend you try that 8, noon, 3, 7 approach. If you want to give intermittent fasting approach, that's also very good. And above all, you need to know, generally speaking, how many calories you need throughout the day, and then how many calories you should have roughly in each of those meals. And when you know that, then the world opens up to you. You have so many options, and when you have the exact recipes that actually meet those calorie targets, now you're really cooking. That's when you're gonna see great weight loss results week by week. You're gonna not feel like you're starving all the time, and you're able to actually build the habits and the momentum to keep the weight off on a plan that works with your schedule. Does it get any better than that? That's how you see long-term results, and that's what me and my team can help you with. So if you want to get started on some deeper dive programs where we actually hand you the full battle plan, all the meal plans, all the recipes, the exact grocery shopping guide, the workouts, and we actually keep you accountable, then our Fit Father 30X program or our Fit Mother 30X program are your answers. And if you just want to get started with some of our free stuff, those are linked below. We'll have our free Fit Father meal plan and our free Fit Mother weight loss jumpstart that includes the meal plan. We'll send those straight to your email as well, so you can get a taste of our philosophy, get some more of these great resources. All that's linked in the description for you below, including that calorie calculator. So I hope you got the concept, and I hope you can start to see how you might fit into some of these. And of course, in our full programs, we have the full 5 setups, including what to do if you work the night shift and the third shift, some mix and match approaches. So there's a lot of great stuff in those programs. So thanks for being my friend. I hope you found this valuable today. I hope you got something out of this video. If you like this stuff and you want more of this, then I highly recommend you subscribe to our Fit Father and Fit Mother Project channels. We are the health and fitness experts of busy moms and dads who want to lose weight, build muscle, and stay healthy for both themselves and their families. We literally have 500 plus videos across our 2 channels covering all the stuff on fat loss, nutrition, all the best workouts to boost your metabolism, how to get and stay motivated, how to get your family healthy too. This is what we cover on the channel. So hit the subscribe, hang around our channel. You get notified when we publish new videos. We're always putting out amazing stuff to help you live better and healthier for yourself and your family. And if you like this, give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment below. All those amazing resources are in the description. I look forward to you downloading them and me sending you some emails and to be able to help coach you on the stuff and actually get you results this week. It's possible. Thanks for being here, my friend. I'll talk to you very soon and see you in our future videos.